Running all these routes, called me Odell. That nigga said we robbed his mans, I'm like, oh well. Got that package and we slapped it out at the hotel. Had to take his bitch, she throw it back, nigga, so swell.
My real name is Juanye Overstreet, and I'm from the west side of Ann Arbor. I've always lived up and down west side of Ann Arbor, never really left Ann Arbor. Came out to Belleville for a while, went back to Ann Arbor, just to finish graduating. Trap-minded and way too early, bro. My grandma wasn't having it. It was cool, man, because a lot of people have, like, the wrong perception of Ann Arbor sometimes. Like, Ann Arbor is Ann Arbor, you know what I'm saying? But there's certain areas where it's low-income housing and it's a little ratchet, man. Like, you can come around my neighborhood and see some shit. So it was like a love-hate relationship because sometimes it was a culture shock once you get to, like, school. Because school is just diverse. Everybody's from around the area, so you get to school and it's that. But I go home, low-income housing, some of these people I'm on the bus with might not even know what they about to eat tonight. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, it was a curse, bro. It was a curse and a blessing, though, because I always wanted to look at Ann Arbor from a different standpoint than what I've always looked at it in. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people look at Ann Arbor like, it's great. Economically great, you do this. Yeah, you went to college for 8 years, motherfucker. You're good. You pick your fence. 2 dogs, Labradors, you straight. But, man, it's definitely different for sure. Old-wise, Jay-Z and Wayne are the 2 biggest inspirations. Jay-Z, because he's just so versatile when it comes to flow. You can listen to any Jay-Z song at any time or period of his career, and you're going to catch a different line than what you caught the last time you listened to it. And the same goes for Wayne. That's why I love Wayne. And the same goes for Kid Cudi when it comes to his melodies. Juice WRLD is cold. I like how he just takes, like, the rock aspect and then brings it into hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's an emo rap thing. People are saying it's emo rap. He's saying alternative. Now, I can agree with that. I actually was at the weirdest point this time last year. I was about to stop doing music, bro, because I put an EP out. Nobody gave a fuck. I'm like, am I just not good or something? Like, I've been doing this since high school. I put my first EP out and nobody's more to it. I'm like, fuck rap, man, I'm good. And my manager, Derek, he hit me up out of nowhere like, bro, I just listened to everything on your SoundCloud. Like, we need to start taking this shit serious. And I'm like, man. So he made me really jump back in the studio, though. And that's when I dropped a couple of singles, and then it led up to that Rover freestyle when I heard that beat. And after that beat and the video for that, I'm just like, yeah, it's time to take it serious for sure. And then people started responding well because of, like, my social media preference. Like, now people will walk up to me like, yo, bro, you're Facebook famous. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? People like and share my shit, okay, that's cool. But I just be saying ignorant shit all day just because people take social media too serious. Man, I said next year in the back of the rave, so hopefully I'm in the back of a fucking rave. But if not, man, I hope I'm still, I think I'll have, my main thing is putting out a lot of content. Yeah. So I'm definitely going to have more than one album out by next year. Buku videos, all type of blogs, interviews, type of things like that. Hopefully I'm thinking about moving to Atlanta because we have a lot of clout down there and a little people listening down there.
You're in Florida now.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to Sneak Beats. Sneak Beats too, man. And Michi Loke, they both from down there. Hey, bro, my first fucking show was at church. I was rapping.
Oh.
It was a church rap, and I almost cussed, too. I almost cussed at church. My grandma had been begging me. She's like, you rap. I hear you in the back room all the time, so you can make a church rap. So finally, I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'll make a church rap. Excuse me. But fuck it, I'll make a church rap. I made one. We did it. She had, like, a couple praise dancers in front, like, dancing and shit. And I was just on stage rapping, but I had forgot my last, like, 6 bars, bro. So I had to think of some quick Jesus shit on rips. And then I'm thinking, I said, my whole damn life, I'm like, oh, no, I can't say that. So in my head, I'm like, no, I can't say that, bro. I can't say that. I would just keep that in the back burner. I made it through, but that was my first time really performing in front of anybody, for sure. I think I was 14, 13.
Damn.
2, yeah.
A little nervous, huh?
Oh, bro. I met my guy Mac at PacSun, bro. He helped me out one day. I was in there trying to get a fit for somewhere that I was going, man. And I was actually going to, I think I was going to a party or something, bro. And I wanted to be crispy. I didn't know what I wanted to wear, though. Because, you know, me when I mall shop, bro, I'll go through all the stores then I'll go back through and grab what I want. PacSun usually had everything that I fucking wanted, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I walk in there, my boy Mac is in there, I'm like, bet. We got to talking, we met a couple, we actually know a couple mutual people. He's close to 3C Studios. Shout out to 3C Studios. They're these guys that utilize social media and just make funny things, you know what I'm saying? That group of guys, my guys Tamaric, Corey, and my guy Jay. And they all knew Mac as well. So once I knew that they knew them, and we worked together at the time, me and 3C Studios did. Like, we all worked at Walmart, just, oh my God. It was a shit show. But we all worked there, so we all got close. Me and Mac got close. He'd always look out, always show me more support than anybody in the area when it came to my music, when nobody really was. So after that, we shot a pretty good video with TSLC Studios. And Mac was like, yeah, bro, it's time for you to take that shit serious. The inspiration behind Versa, man, I made a couple songs in the studio just as I usually do, just going to the studio making songs, and I noticed that they all sound different. And this guy just walked in that didn't even know me. He's like, bro, you're versatile as fuck. And I just looked at him. I'm like, he didn't understand what clicked in my head. I'm like, bro, that's going to be the name of my fucking tape. I'm like, versatility. Then I said it to my mom, and she's like, no, just go with something shorter like Versa or something. I'm like, oh, I can hashtag that. That's going to be good on social media.
Go.
So after that, man, with Versa, just because every song, if you listen to that, bro, every song has a different vibe, bro. There's songs about females, there's a hype, alternative kind of rock song, and there's strip club songs, and there's a couple of just bar songs. It's all over the place. So just showing how much you versatile in first project, I couldn't think of a better name. The song is actually produced by my guy R Savage. Shout out to him. He's a young guy, bro. He was just graduated high school this year, man.
Yeah.
He's been making beats for me for a couple years, and when we chopped it up, he sent me a pack of beats, and I was always going over a song because it was so fucking hard. Like so much going on in the beats. So I'd always go over it. I had paid for like a 4-hour block in the studio, and I'm just sitting there listening to the songs. And I just did that song on the spot. Like, I just started writing to that beat right there because I felt the rock vibe off of it. So after that, I knew exactly how I wanted to deliver my flow on it. So after I got that, I was good. My plan for my next project is actually going to be Juanye, the album. Which really on this one, I just want to be myself, bro. Really mainly tell more story about like what I've actually been through. The things that I've been going through, like in life, tragedies, like all the tribulations and shit that I've gone through. So on top of that, good beats, you know what I'm saying? To just go straight through that one. When it comes to actually like putting my all into a feature, and like I actually will look up the person, listen to what they've done, listen to what they do, who their target market is, what they deal with. Usually I do songs with my friends, bro, because most of the people that are my friends, like Marcel Kavon, Dre Wan, Felly, all these guys are just local artists that people already know. So it's easy to just do features with them because they're my boys.
Right.
Of course, I don't charge them, but when it comes to like outside features, I definitely do my background checks because I don't want to be on a feature with somebody that's not doing nothing that they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? When I went to Atlanta, man. When I went to Atlanta and I got to record down there, feel the vibes, play my music for a couple of people down there, and they actually responded really well to it. And that's when I knew, like, once you're in Atlanta and they responded well to your music, then, hey, that's the music capital. And they're so much different than up here, bro. Like, you know how up here, it's more people that are on their own, trying to thrive for their own career, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Down in Atlanta, everything is set up for everybody to go up, bro. Because they know there's so much new talent coming out. There's new talent every day.
Yeah.
So everybody's looking for new talent. There's showcases every night where a lot of, like, important people, A&Rs will be out there, a whole bunch of important people just because they're looking for the next new talent, you know what I'm saying? So that was definitely the highlight for sure. Man, that's a great fucking question, bro. I'm gonna put some thought to that one. I'm gonna say Travis Scott for sure. When I heard Owl Pharaoh, I was just banging that shit and nobody knew who really Travis was. He came out with like 16 Chapels and Lovesick when he first. You remember Lovesick came out? Everybody was morphing to Lovesick. When Lovesick dropped, people was fucking with it and shit. And after that, man, I was fucking with that shit heavy. I seen Lovesick when it was at like 4,000, 5,000 views. So I'm like, man, this dude Travis fucking got it. Well, what will make me different from a lot of people is the way that I utilize everything in my songs. Like, I try to make all of my songs not so, like, engineered up to where it sounds like you wouldn't be shit without the engineer. Like, some of my ad-libs will really just come out from me being out of breath. and I'll just turn it into a good sounding sound. It'll just sound good on the mic. You know what I'm saying? Like just and it'll just me catching my breath, just getting my breath back together, and then I'll just morph it into the sound, and I'll keep it. It's a lot of shit in the studio that I'll just keep, and it'll just end up sounding good. Bro, without music, I don't know what the fuck I would do. Anytime I get mad, anytime I get sad, anytime I feel like I'm doing too much, I'm like anything, I'll turn some music on, I'll be good. It just depends. I might just throw my shit on shuffle, just so whatever vibe it is will catch me. Hopefully it's not angry, because then shit might get crazy, but you know. As the vibe have been lately, I've been listening to a lot of fucking old R&B, bro. Like Bootsy Collins and shit like that. I don't know, man. Fans of Michigan Rap Daily, don't be afraid to look at all local artists, man. There's a lot of good local artists out there. I ain't gonna talk about myself, you already know about that, but other local artists, there's a lot of great artists just around Ypsi and the Ann Arbor area is crazy, and Detroit as well. Definitely just have an open ear, always. That's advice to anybody, just have an open ear.
I'm waiting till that bitch drop.
I just like the sound of it.
I just like the sound of it. That's a dope ass tag. Look, I got a couple niggas scamming, couple niggas shoot. Got a couple in the feds, a couple in the booth. Pull up on me, he ain't want it, I'm the living proof. Nigga, new phone every month, who the fuck is you? Running all these routes, call me Odell. That nigga said we robbed his mans, I'm like, oh well. Got that package and we slapped it out at the hotel. Had to take his bitch, she throw it back, nigga, so swell. Never been the type to post a profit on the internet. Chopper send a nigga to the doctor, get his melon crack. You don't want no problem with me, nigga, better get your mans. Riding around with this cannon, bitch, I'm Mega Man. I done did a lot of shit I wish I wouldn't have did. I done sold a couple packs, I wish I wouldn't have flipped. I done kicked a couple doors, I wish I wouldn't have kicked. Shit, even a couple of bitches wish I wouldn't have hit. Call T-Drop, I bet that bag in. If that number ain't saved, then I'm taxing. Nigga said he gon' rob me, I'm laughing, cause I'm the type of nigga that'll put you in a casket.
I just like the sound of it.